Thanks so much to the people that came out this week and sat with me in my office and talked and discussed about Google Classroom. I'm excited about your ideas, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the implementation. Next week, I'd like to talk to math, science, and maybe economics teachers about using Desmos, an online graphing system. Sometimes we ask students to graph data, and they struggle with this for a variety of reasons. Desmos makes it very straightforward and very easy to do. For this example, I went ahead and created some data, which I'm going to copy. Oops, let me try again. And I'm just going to go to desmos.com, go to the graphing calculator, and paste in the data. You'll notice right away, Desmos really excels at making data plotting easy to do. If I want to zoom in and look at it, I can see the data there. Now, often we ask the students to calculate or show a line of best fit. A line of best fit allows us to extrapolate between values and future values of the graph. In this case, I'm going to use Desmos to add an expression, and I'm going to use the variables you can see there, y1 and x1, and I'm going to see how well a linear function fits this data. So y1 is dependent on ax1. I'm going to hide the equation for a minute so I can look at the data, and you can see, well, yeah, it kind of looks okay, but it doesn't fit a straight line well. Desmos also allows us to do other types of functions, including a quadratic function. So this time I'm going to put in the expression y1 is dependent on ax1, and then I'm going to take that to a squared function. We see now we have a curve that fits the data much better. Let's go ahead and finish the expression plus bx1 plus a constant c. And now we can see we actually do have a graph that fits the data nicely. We have the equations with the values for a, b, and c. And we can use this curve to extrapolate other values. For instance, the question might be, at time 40, what is the distance? We just slide along the curve, and we see that the value there should be 21.821. We can even use this to go past the recorded data to project into the future and see what the value might be. So that's one of the ways that you can utilize Desmos. And I'd like to get together and have some conversations with some of you that might be interested. And let me show you one of the other things that Desmos does so very well. Because quite frankly, it's fun. Notice here we have a lot of pictures people have drawn. And it's interesting to see this because they've actually drawn these pictures using equations. And Desmos has the ability to put in variables that can change on the fly. So for instance, they have a variable called k, and if I turn it on, you can see it actually produces motion. And these intricate things that people have drawn, such as this Halloween themed picture, they're all drawn using equations. There are no filling in or drawing with a pencil or an online pen or anything. It's all done with equations, and it's pretty cool. So anyway, I hope that some of you will consider getting together with me. I'll send an email and just respond, and we'll make time for you to come by and have that conversation for next week. Thanks so much.